All right. I think we're active. Stream is working. Hey everyone. Welcome, welcome. We're back in beautiful Cathay. It's becoming a little bit less beautiful than it was before. We're currently in the process of turning Zhao Ming's Cathayan Empire into a big Nurgle festy pile, and we're simultaneously giving Balzar Gelt something to think about over here. Hey, Lately. Yeah, so
Cultist.
there's some more heroes we can bring over here.
War is defilement. Chaos, sorcerer of Nurgle.
What's money we got? I do love some heroes. Get some more hero capacity going. Hey, Mr. Phoenix. Where's Nobby Gorge? Yeah, Nobby Gorge should be relatively safe now. I don't like to upgrade anything until it becomes kind of backline. And anything that's sort of on the front line like this, I don't really like to usually upgrade. However, yeah, we're getting pretty broke.
Soul taker of Nurgle. Lord of Nurgle. A fine boon. The Plague Lord wills it. Defiler. I shall use it well.
Yeah, I wonder if these guys are gonna
only the dragons.
come back and attack in. I feel like with this other army there, they should be able to smash them.
A plague, father.
Where can we send Kugath next? The Dark Elves seem to be coming in hot. Hey, Flying Scoots. Wow. How you going, man? Haven't seen you for a while. And yeah, thanks. Heyo. Heyo to you too. And thanks so much for the huge super chat. I didn't even know what type of money that is. But yeah, thanks so much, man. You're awesome. I'll immediately make you into a disgusting, festy, plague-ridden pile of bubos in my campaign. Polish money. About 90 bucks. Yeah, it seems like a lot of money. Thank you. Polish zloty. Yeah, thanks so much, man. That's awesome. Yeah, you guys keep me alive with these donations and stuff. Or not donations, they're tips. I'm not a charity. Yeah, where are we? Fartmore, Mintash. Here we go. You can be this beefy Chad. Scaled skin. Scoots the Flying Plague. Actually, maybe I'll make you a wizard. Scoots the Flying Plague. Will it fit? No, I don't think it fits. No, we could We can put the here. We could make it Scoot's Flying Plague. Like hyphenated. Yeah, thanks so much, man. You're super generous. That's awesome, man. That's good. That works. All right. Scoot's Flying Plague. We got a few cool renames now. We got Clogwalked, the Timekeeper. That's Clogwalk. We got Catatonicus the Second. That's just Catatonicus because he's already got a wicked name. We got Brother John, Lamb of the Gods. Laurentius Andrewel. That's Andrew Lawrence. And that might be it. Oh yeah, now we've got Scoot's Flying Plague. Some of these lords probably could have used a rename too. Some of them are getting pretty high level. Let's see how we go. Yeah, no, it's awesome, man. Thanks so much, Flying Scoots. You're amazing. All right. Oh yeah, we need this up so we can get more hero capacity. We'll hit that, as soon as we get the chance. Can we scam a few more dollars out of diplomacy, perhaps? Worst of Tsar. Yeah, let's go to war with those guys. Everyone's kind of at war with somebody else that we don't really want to be at war with.
Most chosen.
Yeah, maybe we'll wait out. We'll wait for another turn.
I kill for Nurgle's gaze. My pestilence.
Yeah, this army actually is pretty screwed. We might need to down here and send you guys back up there. So yeah, we're at war with these ogres up here, but I assume they're not going to do anything because Greece is in the way of them anyway. Yeah, it should be all should be well. Hey, Andrew Jones.
Will slough the skin from your bones.
It showed up now. In Australian dollars, it's actually $100 Flying Scoots. So yeah, your money must be worth more than ours, I think. Oh, actually, oh no, I guess it's yeah. Oh no, I guess it's the other way around, isn't it? Well, it's more than you thought anyway, in Australian dollars. Oh yeah, ours is worth less than US dollars, yeah. Okay, so these guys were floating around in the water, but now they've come out. Oh, okay. No worries, Flying Scoot.
I'll reduce you to dust.
I'm glad that you've managed to. That kind of explains why I haven't seen much of you lately. But I'm glad you managed to find your way back. Well, very glad today.
Leader of the putrid house.
When do you expect a new DLC? No idea, man. I mean, they've been only putting out DLCs like once every 8 months. It seems like, you know, 6 months, 8 months. So I'm guessing it's still going to be a few months away. But yeah, I don't know. You never really know. Hopefully it'll be quicker than that. All right. I might try to. Do we need infections? We're not really. No, we don't really need infections, do we? I might fight it anyway. I just really like the idea of my Chaos Warriors like chomping the shit out of these peasant scum. Like, what's the point of having Chaos Warriors if you can't just beat up low tier scum infantry with no armor piercing? Did they fix the issue of the AI being hyper aggressive? I think the issue was more the AI being passive, that they fixed it with the beta. But they stopped the beta again, so now we've got the old AI back again, which, I mean, it's not like super passive, but it occasionally screws up. I think one of the main issues is if you move a hero into enemy territory, then they sometimes think that that's like a massive army invasion, and so they move all of their armies next to their capital to try to defend. So if you're playing live right now, if you have a problem with a big faction attacking you, just move a couple of heroes to their capital, and then they'll probably freak out and move all of their armies back to their capital to try and defend against it.
Go forth, my children.
I don't really want to have to fight across the river. Might go this way. Yeah, I don't know. It's like there's all these different aspects to aggression and stuff. Like I think a lot of people want the like a lot of people want the AI to be more aggressive, and there's also some bugs that make the AI in certain situations become like super passive. Like sometimes the whole faction will just shut down and just stand all its armies around its capital forever, you know. That's the AI passiveness that they were trying to fix with the beta. So they want to fix that, but then there's also like issues of, you know, over aggression, like where the AI might decide that it hates you even though it's got other more important enemies right near it, and it's going to march through all of its enemies' lands in order to attack you, even though that means that it's going to lose to another AI and stuff. So it's like, yeah, it's not so much just you want the AI to be more aggressive or less aggressive or whatever. You know, you want the AI to sort of act in the way that you want it to act, you know, appropriate to the situation, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, no, I don't think the AI being overly aggressive is kind of on the radar at the moment. I think it's more, you know, under. Yeah, certain factions like Karl Franz, I feel like, you know, you end up with a lot of wars, even on the regular AI. So people might say the AI is passive, but you know, if you're playing as Karl Franz, like, then you're probably going to have a pretty active, an active time. Kislev as well is like a pretty rough kind of a spot. Kislev. I saw a meme on Reddit the other day, and it's like it was just like, yeah, it was like the Kislev what do you call it, the Kislev faction leader in diplomacy, and it's like the meme is like this little this girl looking at his picture or whatever, being like, we still talk about you. We still remember you. Kislev diplomacy lines. Yeah, they've got charge reflection, but it only works if you charge them. If they charge you, or if they're moving, then they don't get the charge reflection. So it's like, not only are we better than you, but we're tactically superior to you as well. You don't even get to use your shitty charge reflection. So suck it. Except for those guys, but fuck it, I don't care about those guys.
The Plague Lord's wrath. Despair in tow! The Plague Father expects!
We should be chewing them up. Oh yeah, we're chewing them up. No damage taken. No noticeable damage taken. Yeah, our dudes are like invincible gods of battle.
One eye!
Those demons will probably take.
For pestilence! Path of death! A steady advance! Leaving a trail of sickness! I leave a noxious wake!
Hey, Crushland. Let's try. Nice.
Warriors of murder!
We should let one escape, shouldn't we?
Thralls of decay! Wounds will fester! They will succumb! They will rot!
Alright, let this unit escape. That way we can get a second battle out of it. More magic item drop chance and so on and so forth. And we'll wipe out the rest. If we can. No, they got away. Alright, I'll try and kill these guys then. I can't catch them, it's just like, oh, heavy armor's too heavy. I did see the Newcastle big boy. We showed it on stream a couple of days ago, Crucial. Yeah, funnel webs are pretty scary. I'm happy I've never been bitten by one. Spider end times. Alright, hopefully we didn't do too much damage and they'll actually live on with their one unit of spearmen. Do you find sometimes when it's like this, even though there's clearly one unit left, sometimes it just like wipes out the last unit for some reason? I don't know, I feel like I've had that happen before. Possibly it was because it was in some location, you know, where it didn't, you know, it could get they are up against a mountain or something. Hey Mercy, you actually got it right. I guess the thing is I wanted Total Warhammer 3 and Mortal Empires to play more like fantasy battles 4x with its massive map and scope and all that. I felt like I was being over-focused by every single AI I encounter, rather than the AI acting in the way you expect them in line with their faction and their situation. Like I got Dawn of War by AIs that are at war with 4 other people, and those 4 other people also Dawn of War me, cause they're all non-order factions that hate me, and then they all come down to fight me and just me, yeah. Yeah, it's like it's hard to like I'm sure that you could still succeed despite all that flight scoots, but yeah. Yeah, like which faction you playing as, Katerin? I feel like, you know, if you want to like modulate the difficulty of your campaign, you know, one of the easiest ways to do it usually, if like you find that the early game is too hard, one of the easiest ways is to have an ally that's on like one side of you and like conquer a bunch of regions that are connected to that ally, and then sell the regions to them, and then basically they'll be like a really staunch ally that now loves you because you sold them a bunch of regions, and that one side will be like blocked off. So you know you gotta, you could win. So yeah, but what I'm saying is like if you just stay in the middle and you're kind of like surrounded by enemies, then yeah, you can't be asked exactly. But yeah, if you don't want to deal with that much bullshit, then you just block off one side with allies, you know, so that you only have one side to deal with, you know, that kind of thing. But yeah, you're not really looking for solutions, are you? You're just kind of saying that you felt like it was a bit out of whack. I don't know. I think as well, like you can't, you don't want to be too, I feel like you don't want to be too reactive to like one campaign, because there is like, you know, faction potential is different from campaign to campaign. It's randomized every time, and you know, it like I mean, if you play like 5 Kislev campaigns and like everyone you had the same experience, then you have friends calling you back to go up. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, if you're from where you are now, if you're having trouble, I guess, you know, just cheese your way out of it is always the answer. But if you're starting from the start, I guess that's my main advice for, like, if you want the campaign to be easier, just get a strong ally on one side. I feel like with us too, it might be better for us to try and set things up such as I don't want to commit to life uninstallation by turn 10, 3 and 4. So what are you trying to do? Like play duo, like 3 of you all play like Boris, Kistalton and Katerin or something like that? Tell me lay it out for me. What's going on? What's the plan? Replenishment or money or we're getting infections. Yeah, see? He clearly had dudes left, but he died. So I don't know if that's because I didn't leave enough of his enough dudes alive. I feel like if I had have left like a full unit or 2 full units alive, then it would have kept him alive. Maybe it's like maybe it's like something to do with gold value, because they're like it was like a third of a unit of peasant spears. Like maybe it's just like this army's not big enough to be a viable army, so we just won't worry about it. I don't know. Yeah, not really sure what's going on there, but.
Require fresh nurglings. Heed our fire master.
There he is.
I am a dragon, not a slave.
All right, we'll put the army into. What are we up to now? 5 turns, using 6. Yeah, beautiful. All right, so they're all hidden inside this guy's army now in ambush stance.
Pestilence is yours, Commander of Rot. The Fly Lord demands haste.
Send some more Chaos Warriors up to the front.
Noxious growth. I yearn to ruin.
Yeah, that was the start I used to do. Go and rush Azag basically, and sell Azag stuff to Ungram, and then if Ungram's strong, then that pretty much makes, you know, a good start, you know, because you don't have to worry about Azag, you don't have to worry about the Chaos Dwarfs coming through the bottom there and stuff. And yeah, and if you don't want to deal with Norska, you can conquer bits of Norska and then sell them to either Kistalton or even better, sell them to Malachi. And then you sort of, yeah, then you kind of got like less avenues for enemies to come at you. And plus you also bolster up those other tough allies and they can take out some enemies for you. But, you know, you never know whether they're going to roll high or low. So if Ungram and Malachi both roll really low on faction potential and they're just fucking useless, and you keep giving them free territories and they keep just dying and shit, then that can put a spoke in your wheel.
Father requires prayer first. His fetish.
Thanks, Dallas. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to do very well, but yeah, I don't know. It's hard because there's different, you know, different audiences and stuff, and like sometimes I want to do a longer video that's just got like heaps of my thoughts about this and that, you know, different tips and things for different things, but then that makes it into a really long video, and you know, some people like quite a long video that they can just put it on and like, you know, find, you know, interesting stuff throughout it, whereas other people just be like, I just want the main information as fast as possible, you know. And so it's like, yeah. I don't know. Sometimes I do a long video and it's successful. Sometimes the shorter ones are better, and yeah.
Decay
Depends.
brings life. Desecration is coming.
So I sort of did it. I sort of did both in this time because the three turn. Now three turns is fully reliable as far as I could tell. I mean, I only did it like two or three. I did it like 3 or 4 times. But yeah, it's pretty reliable. But well, yeah. So anyway, like the 3-turn help hit, that part is only like that. The 3-turn help hit explanation, I guess, that only goes for 5 minutes. So I feel like that is legitimately a short guide. But then there's like a 7-minute explanation of the battle, and then there's like another 10 minutes of me explaining just other stuff about what to do after the 3 turns. So I don't know. So it's like it goes for 20 minutes, but the actual 3-turn help hit part is short. That's my rationalization. They've got rockets. So they've also got good Lord defeat rates. Alright, let's bring in our other lords as well. Get a bit of extra magic item drop chance.
My warriors, Lord of Nurgle. Our tasks demand you endure. All will be boxed.
All these lords, these lords are all nicely leveled up. I think I won't worry about going too hard. I don't think we need to. Yeah, we don't get any infections from taking the settlement, so it's sort of always a bummer. It's like it's not worth doing the manual battle.
Take their trinkets.
Right, got +6 armor for our little team.
Dominance through decay. All shall fester.
Get these. I don't use the death chariots. I feel like they're a good way to get you guys die. Hey, Old Fart, for the beard fund and the awesome content. Oh, thanks so much, Old Fart. You're a legend. Have we already got a? We must have, surely we've got an old fart. I don't think we've got an old fart. What's this guy's name? Valmir Godslayer. Yeah, this guy needs a no, not in this guy. Yeah, I think we're gonna make you a general. You've got a lot more chance of dying compared to the heroes, but the chance of glory is so much higher. Ulfa. Ulfa Grim Flatulence. Grim Flatulence? Is that too long? Wet Flatulence? Flatulence the Elder. Flatulence the Elder, that's pretty good. Nice. Thanks, Caesar. Actually, Caesar, we'll get you in there as well. You can be Flatulence's right-hand man. You're Thethar the Cleffer. He's got like a lisp because his tongue's full of all rot and stuff. Hugath Shitfather is what I always call my second general in the Nurgle campaigns. Nice. I don't usually let old fart actually be called the fart, but in this particular campaign, it feels like it feels appropriate.
Yes, I feel the power. We have
So yeah, we aren't going to be able to make we aren't going to be able to make Fu Hung into. So I was thinking about sacking here and then using the additional movement to force march him to like here, but I'm pretty sure even with the force march, he wouldn't have quite had enough movement to actually hit that in one turn. So yeah, so we're going to do 2 turns. That's all right. Less stressful anyway. Best faction for names. Thethar the Cleffer.
Cultist of the Fly Lord.
Alright, we've got enough money now we can buff up all these. We can get all of our things. Oh no, we can't. No, we're just going to instantly spend it all. Moorgate. Moorgate feels a bit vulnerable. It's a bit frontline. What a Grimtop. Yeah, Grimtop's nestled away. It's got a bit more time before it's going to get overrun. Alright, it's all looking pretty good.
victory for Nurgle.
Flatulence the Elder. What's his army made up of? We're going to probably try and get more into mortals. But we'll keep going with his magic for now. Brother John.
Ruin.
I got a Norska Lord who spawned with the name Carl. Oh, nice. Oh, what is like Carl with a C, more like more like Scandinavian, and Carl with a K, more like German. Wiang. How's that plagues looking? Growth plague. Growth plague should be back on the menu. I might just, even though it's only shitty 25 growth, I might just put it somewhere. I think scrub towers can spread to a fair few places. No, whatever. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting. I think my perfect army one would be campaign movement range, upkeep reduction, and one other one, like either armor or heal. I think early game heal is best. That's the one we've got on at the moment. But yeah. Oh, we should. Oh crap! We need. Next time we get some money, we'll go for tier 4 on that.
Maledictor.
Unassigned skill wins damage building. Outpost. Hold upgrade. Outpost upgrade. Building upgrade. We should probably get some cults going at some point, shouldn't we?
The hot sand lacerates me.
Just finished your Kugath campaign a couple of days ago. Absolutely loved it. Oh, nice. In Sweden, we usually have a K. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought maybe that was the reason why the C, the Norskan Lord with the C, maybe it was like Norwegian or Swedish way of saying Carl. I wonder where the sea Carl comes from. I've definitely seen Carl around, but that must come from... Maybe it's just one specific country that uses the sea Carl. Alright, it looks like he fell for it.
Only my father's decrees.
I'm pretty sure I've already got his yeah, we've already got his trait on Kugath. So I'll try and get the trait on another lord. Have we got any higher level? Oh yeah, we've got Samoth.
Lord of Nurgle.
Yeah, nice. Alright, we'll get Samoth to get the trait.
The Plague Lord wills it. Adapt or die, favored warrior. Onward for Nurgle. Inevitably. Dare my quake, Nurglings.
Beautiful. Again, we could... I wonder if you don't get the money for killing, because we noticed before I killed Jiaming twice, like completely killed him in battle, like he was dead, and then after the battle he didn't count as dead in the, like he still had his health and everything, like he was still alive. And I was just gonna wonder if it gets counted towards the money. Like I wonder if I get credit for killing him. The cults came in handy for me to finish Kugath Long Victory. Once I wrapped up Cathaya, I had a cult set up to transport me directly to Kairos to finish him off for the Long Victory. Oh, that's a good idea, actually, yeah. Once we get enough spare heroes, we'll send, we can send a cultist down to down to Kairos. And we can teleport our main army down there. Yeah, that's the the coolest thing about the cults is the ability to teleport your faction leader wherever you've got a cult. All cults can do, all factions can do that. But yeah, apart from that, Nurgle doesn't really have anything else particularly cool. Yeah, Zeech has got the thing that allows you to do free, basically do free changing of the ways. Horn's got the ability to set up crazy infinite money looking things. Yeah, Slaanesha's got the ability to like combine the teleport with its like 3 cult teleport ability to spawn cults all over the place, so you can just be teleporting everywhere all the time. So the other 3 I feel like are all pretty cool, whereas Nurgle, I don't know, I haven't really figured out anything particularly cool to do with Nurgle's cults. Like, yeah, they just seem a bit basic compared to the other 3. I don't know, has anyone figured out any exciting cheese to do with Nurgle cults? I can't believe I just don't even have any Nurglings. I've abandoned the way of the Nurgling. You guys convinced me that Nurglings are shit. Well, actually, you didn't really convince me. All my Nurglings died and I just didn't bother to make any new ones. Yeah, I don't think there's really much incentive to use cults as Nurgle. Literal shit, yeah. You could you could build them to get more hero capacity. You could use them to help spread plagues, I guess. Actually, yeah, if you play an Epidemius, maybe if you want to set up like a plague, like, you know, a plague transmission area or something, you could maybe set up cults to increase plague. I don't know. Yeah, it's not very exciting though, and it's like yeah, they're not really worth it for the hero capacity because you could just be building more hero capacity when you could just take over the settlements and then build double hero capacity in there. Oh, I suppose, yeah. No, I suppose maybe it's cheaper. No, it's better because you'd have money if you owned it. I feel like I should do something clever in this situation, but I'm just really want to just charge into them. Is that so wrong? Has he got regeneration now? I think he still doesn't have it. Oh fuck, I clicked on the wrong thing. I meant to heal the rot flies, but I healed the wrong thing. Where are they? There they are.
Bringer of sickness. A superior position. Blade sword. Ready.
Where's yeah? Kill that fuck. Debuff him.
A new brew. Bring Nurgle's rot. Despair. Decay. Hold orders of Nurgle.
Where are those fucking crows they did?
Pestilence! Sent by chaos! Warriors of Nurgle! Death! Decay! Merchant Wither! The Plague Weaver's Fist! Pestilence Marauders! Blaze Decay! Unspeakable foxes!
Kill this prick. He's regenerating, isn't he? Yeah, he's regenerating. I didn't spot it. Which one was the regeneration ability? Oh no. Oh, he's just got the burning van braces. Oh yeah, so he doesn't have the regeneration yet. Just his item.
Nurgle's pestilence blue master.
We got him. We got him, boys.
Pestilence comes. Wounds will fester. Ark! Nurgle guides us. Pestilent marauder. Tugas, plague weaver. You will rot.
Will demons Jiaming reforge after this? Yeah. So is he actually demonic? Is that what it says? Is that what it was? I don't think it is. He's not actually demonic, is he? It was just some weird. We were trying to think of like why he keeps coming back to life, and it was like, hey, Whiskey Falcons, how you going, buddy? In the process of moving, so haven't had time to watch. Hope you're doing well, brother. Yeah, man, I'm doing well. Thanks. Yeah, good to see you. And thanks so much for the subscribe on Prime. That, yeah, it really helps me out. I'll pop you on the roll of glory. Along with Jonathan, Lamb of the Gods. Oh no, actually he's already in the game. He doesn't need to be up there. Yeah. How many people got on Twitch? We got 31 people on Twitch. That's pretty good turnout. Hey everyone on Twitch, welcome. Something with, yeah, it's a bug or something to do with his dragon form, yeah.
Nurgle's command. Very well. Swords weak. Bring it, flame! Great!
Trying to kill all these guys.
Finding victims.
Get him. Now. Get him. Slay him. Alright. Your work here is done. Are they too squished to actually kill him? Oh, there's still 16 dudes in there. Hey Nickel, you like the Hell Pit video? That's awesome, man. Thank you. Thanks for the feedback. Oh, one or two people said they did not like the video. Oh yeah, whoever said they didn't like the video, I'd be really interested to know what you know, if it's constructive. I don't want you to just tell me I'm shit, but if it's constructive feedback, something that I could potentially fix, I'd be interested to know. They're chaos trolls for disliking the video. No, like if someone the reason I put the poll up was to try to get some, get some feedback. So, I think it's good to, and just, to promote the video. So in case people hadn't seen it, but yeah, so if anyone's got any constructive feedback, I'd love to hear it. Like, I think the main criticism would probably be that it's too long, because it's like 20 minutes long, and it's like, I could have made like a 2-minute video just explaining quickly how to hit hell pit in 3 turns, but I felt like, I don't know, I just felt like there was so many little details, like little cool things that along the way, that I just wanted to explain everything, so yeah. And also, like, I feel like if you do like a super short video and you don't explain anything, then a lot of people will like struggle. A lot of people will like struggle to like they'll because they won't necessarily know how to do everything exactly the way I do it. So then they might have trouble, and then they'll be like, this doesn't work, whatever. So yeah, I don't know. It's like there's pros and cons to both, I guess. I think, yeah, I don't know. Best for me was the siege battle. Good to see it get done with an explanation. Yeah, see, that's the siege battle was another thing, because the siege battle took ages. Like, that was like 8 minutes, and like, but then I felt like, yeah, like it was like 8 minutes, I think, or maybe even longer. It's just explaining the siege battle. But I felt like kind of almost every moment of that was actually good, good information. So I was like, I don't know, I can't. There's nothing I really can cut out of that I want to cut out of that. So. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that was my main. If I was going to give feedback to myself, my main thing would be that it's too long. But it's like, I don't know. Like, I already cut out about probably about 7 minutes of extra stuff that I wanted to talk about afterwards. And like, yeah, I felt like if I tried to cut it down to from like even from 20 minutes to 10 minutes, I reckon it probably would have taken me another week to try to do it. So it was like, fuck it, just put it out. Maybe make a short video with the points to long. Yeah, I was actually planning to do that, but thanks for reminding me. That's not going to remind me. Oh, I'll try and just remember. Win, Kiwi, win. Are you forgetting which stream you're in? All right, we finally got the Mortis engine. However, we already got the Mortis engine on the Mage Hero anyway, so it's kind of not as exciting as it might have otherwise been. Oh, there's Miao Ying. Oh, we should gank her and get her trait as well. What's her? Has she got a good trait? Is it like replenishment or something, or is it just like a really shit one?
Perfect. Experiment. Plague Weaver, triumphant. Onward for Nergal. The Fly Lord demands haste.
I don't know if we're gonna make it.
A perfect plague.
I'm not sure if we can make it there in one turn.
You are without sense.
Oh, I guess we'll figure out. +3 or +2 melee defense for army. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good actually. Expert charge defense for the... Yeah, that's a nice trait. All right. Yeah, we probably need to keep them 2 alive so we can sack city them for their trait and also for more plague caravans.
Cultist of the plague god. Blessed with disease. Let me drain my blisters first.
All shall wither in time.
Yeah, so like I said, we, you know, even if we had have gotten to there, I reckon we still wouldn't have been able to wouldn't have been able to hit it in one turn. On
the trail to despair. Lord of Nergal. There is much to do. Soul taker of Nergal.
I'm gonna move this guy down a little bit further just to make sure we've definitely got the range. Hanyu Port kind of feels like it's going to be in the front line against the Dark Elves soon enough. Oh yeah, we wanted shit, yeah, I wanted the 8,000 gold so we could put this up to tier 4. Is there So if I cast that, then does that make it 6.8? Yeah, that makes it cheaper. All right. Cool. characters.
Storm Dragon.
I want to declare war on some more factions soon, but I just don't want to. I want to get the
Sacrifice! The Kraken Lord cometh. Your obedience is required.
I want to get the surprise on them. I don't want to. I don't want to see me coming.
Speak now.
Yeah, that gets us there. Alright, cool. We're going to tier 3. I mean tier 4. Now we can I'll put in maybe a we need like a really good plague to come up. Yeah, so it's not like check that one out. Boom, boom, boom. You get three double plagues all put together, but they're just not the ones that I want. Like 2 uses of the heal. I was sort of thinking get rid of the heal. We don't even really need it, but I mean it is good though. But yeah, 2 uses of the heal would be pretty cool. Plus 20 recruitment health. Don't really need it. Vanguard and speed, don't really need it. But yeah, if we could have gotten like, you know, double armor, double campaign movement, and double upkeep reduction, like, you know, together, that'd be sick. But if we just level up Kugath first, then we'll get more plagues, more cool plagues.
Lord of Nurgle, we have moved enough. Lord of Nurgle, adapt or die.
For turn 27, we come very far. Yeah, we're doing pretty well. I'm thinking we'll just take out Cathay and have this whole area as our big plague zone. But yeah, I was sort of thinking it'd be cool if we could get our plagues going in a circle. So if we could kind of keep like a vassal like in the middle here maybe, and then just kind of have our plagues go around them in a circle or something. Oh no, but they wouldn't. The plagues would just go through, wouldn't it? That wouldn't do anything.
It brings me joy.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, I think future cultists we might send out future cultists in other directions to start setting up cults for teleport. And we'll start building Kugath into like a really powerful army, so that he can just teleport, you know, deep strike in and wreck people. So yeah, so the current thing I'm going on is 6 turns of corruption. That'd be pretty cool for Haunted Forest, but the growth would be good for everybody else, so we'll go for that. Grants the line of sight when a plague is spread. Nice. Adjacent regions are really weird. In Cathay, I had issues with plague spreading when I was trying it. Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, yeah, I know. We'll see how it goes, I guess.
Your impotent hubris mocks their god. Foxes and plagues. I am Ascendant, Lord of Nurgle.
The other cliff. I love that one. Alright, this one shall be... Whisk. We'll call him Whiskinar. Falcon of Filth. Whiskinar, the Falcon of Filth. He just like flies down, dropping filth globules on people. He does like a screeching eagle dive and like just sprays shit everywhere. Oh, he doesn't have a flying mount, but you know, he's like a flying hussar. Instead of having wings on his horse, he's got like little filth trails that come out about the back of his horse.
Dominance through decay. The Plague Lord wills it.
Yeah, we'll try and auto
wind signals our approach.
Try and auto this so we can auto kill the other army as well.
Fill the war chests. Defiler! Our tasks demand you endure.
I feel like he's fucked now, isn't he?
A face such
I'm
as
26. Yeah, he's fucked.
we endure and thrive. Push further, my warriors. In time. Noxious growth. Decay brings life.
I feel like he doesn't have an army, but if he does have an army, that's gonna really suck.
Their deaths were certain. Fight and fester. Chaos sorcerer of Nurgle.
Leader of the Decay Cult.
What's salt again? Oh, okay, I thought salt was growth for. Maybe it's salt. Maybe I think growth is salt. Growth for. I mean, I think salt for Warriors of Chaos maybe is growth for battle, but obviously not for these guys.
My toil continues. Yes, I feel the power. Refoul the world.
I got 6.3k.
Specimens live
Certainly.
here. It aids my experiment.
Is this his last settlement? Yeah, yeah.
Not forget.
So should we keep him as a Saxony?
Fitted to master.
I don't feel like it's the right thing to do.
Dissolve their flesh.
Replenishment's going to be terrible around here though, because we don't have any green areas, and it's actually red here. This area here's green. This up here would be red, I guess, but maybe Chaos Waste up here would be green. Actually, I don't know. That'd be maybe orange.
Nurgle Ascendant. The marks of filth. The Fly Lord demands haste.
Just get 3 lords in so you get an extra magic item drop chance and a little bit of help with the auto resolve. Close victory medium. Yeah, that's pretty rough. All right, we might have to go in. It's gonna be a -7 battle, man. It's open field. All right, what kind of magic they got? Shitty magic. They got shit magic. Excellent. It's my favorite kind of enemy magic. Like we haven't killed any elves for a while. I feel like every now and again we need a really good genocidal anti-elf campaign.
Yes.
Killing elves, yeah, I know. I was actually just looking at your name that made me think about it, sure. But, how long is it? How many days has it been since I killed some elves? Anti-aloof campaign. Although, on the other hand, I kind of really want to play Elithanara as well. Because playing, whenever I play Eltharion, it makes me want to play Elithanar. But whenever I play Elithanar, I just don't have a good time. Yeah, I'm fucking hating these, oh, he hasn't got any. I'm really hating those, Raven, what do you call it, the Crowmen. They were, like, really annoying. They would totally fuck up my plague drones, totally kill my hero. Just, yeah. Like, aerial superiority is really good when you've got flyers and the AI doesn't have any flyers and you can just fuck with them because they can't do anything. But yeah, when they've got flyers that are better than your flyers, then that sucks. I wonder how like Crowmen versus gyrocopters would go. I imagine the AI wouldn't build enough of them. Like, you know, they're like, if they had a whole army of Crowmen, they'd probably wreck your gyrocopter army. But if they have like 4 units of Crowmen, it won't be enough. You'll just kill them with your gyros and then you'll have total air superiority like normal. I might, let's see if we can just take the high ground from them. Sometimes if you just slowly rotate around, they'll just let you replace them. So I might just try to keep walking around until we take the high ground. Nope. That's not happening today.
Grandfather asks it. Rot, child. Children of plague. For Gurgle. Brothers in decay. Spreading sickness. Blood of God forever. at grandfather's request. Plague fathers of Vanguard! Conquest! Warriors of Nurgle! Yes! The Pox Father! Slime Bearer! Time to despoil!
Yeah, we're gonna get through into their back line. We're gonna shut down the archers. Otherwise, it's gonna be nasty.
Domination or death!
That's gonna miss. Shut down these archers. Shut him down, shut him down. Yeah, archer. Oh shit. Don't let him shoot my drones. Alright. Good.
The perfect place. The love of Nurgle. Bring Nurgle's rot.
Got him routed. Beautiful.
Pox, plague, the tusk. Seas of blood. Yes. Oh, slayers! With story and hatred. Nurgle's pestilence, Blue Master. Revel in pestilence. Unspeakable proxies. Despair. Decay. Deep from home. Thralls of decay! Endless evisceration! Pestilent marauders!
No archers shooting. No, I think we're good. This Lord's solo. We want to kill her. In the Help It video, you kept mentioning that if it was a field battle, for every 8 or so captured enemy, you get Oath Gold, but that doesn't include a settlement field battle, right? Like a minor settlement. Yeah, that's correct. If you attack a settlement, a minor settlement, or a walled settlement, doesn't matter whether there's walls or not, you get no Oath Gold. But if you fight a field battle, where it's not a settlement battle, you know, where you're attacking an army, then yeah, you get 1 Oath Gold for every 8 captives. But yeah, but most of the time, but weirdly, occasionally you get 1 Oath Gold for every 12. I don't know what why, like, I don't know why or how or what, you know, what determines that, but yeah, generally you always get 1 Oath Gold for every 8 captives. And yeah, and also, like I said in the video, if you've got multiple lords, that'll multiply the amount of captives you get. So if you roll around with 4 lords, then you get more captives. That's really pretty huge for early game dwarfs, especially if you got a lot of heroes. Because if you just got, you know, heaps of if you're getting heaps of Oath Gold, it just makes your heroes like it's such like a force multiplier for your heroes if you've got shitloads of Oath Gold. Well, you don't even really need that much Oath Gold, really. You get if you can get an early, like if you can get like 1,000 Oath Gold pretty early, and get like a Ironwood's Tankard and a Rune of Spite, you can switch that around to all of you know, you can switch that around to every individual lord that's fighting a solo battle somewhere. Just such a good bonus. Yeah, and same here. This is a settlement battle, so we're not going to get any infections. But I just instinctively try and kill all the routers, even when I don't need to. Although with this, it does charge. The more you, it does charge up your it does charge up your just charge up your heals if you poison more dudes. There we go. Yeah, no worries, Nectal. Thanks. Glad to help. Yeah, sorry if I didn't make it too clear properly in the video. Crowmen seem pretty strong. They beat Blackout Corsairs in 1v1 in my Lockyer campaign. Bummer. Yeah, crewmen are pretty strong. They're still like demons though, so they kind of die. But yeah, the crewmen don't get the reforged mechanic, do they? So yeah, I don't know. Do we want to keep him alive? Oh, yeah, we should check on our plagues as well. So we've got 1 turn, 3 turns, 4 turns. Cool. That's a nice spread. So we're definitely not going to run out anytime soon.
A fine boon.
Yeah, this is a really bad sack city because it's too far away from any replenishment.
Plague Weaver, triumphant. Their deaths were certain. My bruise.
Yeah, I suppose we can encamp. Yeah, I suppose we can just encamp. Actually, yeah, no, if we just encamp there, it'd be fine, hey? Is he at war with northern provinces?
Welcome to the Blessed Dread. Will you be staying? Shall fester.
Yeah, I'll just stay outside the settlement there so we can pop a rebellion. There's no barracks, so the rebellion shouldn't be too strong.
Lord of Nurgle.
Newport. Yeah, I feel like Newport's sort of pretty safe. Oh. As long as we go to war with them before they go to war with us. Oh, cool. He took Pig Butter. Oh, it's probably a bit late now, but yeah, that would have been cool if we could have taken that back and go to war with him now and take it back. Running bum chef Kugath is back. Yep. True, true. All right. Ah, fuck it. Maybe we'll just go for it. It's not that much money.
I serve only the dragons.
Lord of Nurgle, as certain as death. We endure and thrive. Their deaths were certain.
So we can't move through the settlement.
Victory for Nurgle! Favored warrior, our tasks demand you endure. I require fresh Nurglings. I demand haste. Champion of decay. Defiler! All will be poxed.
Quite like getting a good buddy and then using them to feed territory and set up cults because they can be quite powerful but hard to fit them in as Nurgle. What are you saying? The cults can be quite powerful. What advantage do you go for with the cults? Like you're doing the cults for like hero capacity or for the like spreadability or like gold or what's infections? Oh, there's the infections. Should we be friends with Lockyer? I mean, I kind of wouldn't mind being friends with Lockyer, but he's taken over territory that I want. Also, I don't know if I feel like Lockyer is like Nurgly enough. Oh, Flatulence the older, old fart. Old fart, do you want to become a demon prince? Or do you want to live on as a mortal? Or do you want to be asked again in 10 turns? Vote yes or ban. This is not a vote, this is just old fart gets to decide if he's still here. You still there, old fart farthold? No, he must be away. Make him ascend to a no mercy. Yeah, no, I don't really like demon princes, but I'm sort of curious too. I think we're going to ascend at least one lord. So we'll see who it's going to be. But it doesn't have to be Fartold. We'll ask him again in 10 turns. He's back. If anyone sees him come back, ask him if he wants to be a demon prince or not.
Plague bringer. Forward unto slaughter.
We're just going to auto this so we can get rid of the rebels. And not use too much. He's gone. Oh no, I fucked up. It was then that he realized that he fucked up. Oh no, we're still good. Beautiful.
The Plague Lord wills it.
This guy probably could have soloed it. But yeah, it's better with friends. Hey Alpha, how you going, buddy? Yeah, you had the opportunity to ascend to demonhood. I was just asking if you wanted to become a demon or you wanted to stay as a mortal. You missed out this time, unfortunately. Nurgle has turned his benevolent gaze to someone else. But you get another chance in 10 turns. What do you think? Do you want to be immortal forever or do you want to be a demon prince? Make me the dude with the green mace. Oh, does he have a green mace? I like green maces. I just hate, like... I don't know, I don't like the model much. But let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want my followers to get too banged up here. We haven't lost a unit for a while since that battle where we lost all the Nurglings. We haven't lost any units since then. I don't really think of demons as like units. Like I don't know. I still don't really think of demons as like proper units. Like, you know, if they die, I'm just like, meh. If they die, they die. I quite like this kind of infantry setup though, where you've got like some Forsaken, some, you know, great weapons, some non-great weapons, just a mixture of everything. It's kind of cool. So you can just like you can just sort of like, you can just go like this and just like, well, maybe those guys are pretty slow, but yeah. Well, I don't know, whatever. You can just like go like this, say, and just make them into a group. Actually, make them into a group and then kind of just charge them in at the enemy. But then once they get in combat with the enemy, then you can start microing individual units. And because you've got this mixture of dudes everywhere, you can be like, oh, there's a bunch of spearmen or whatever. I'll get some Forsaken to fucking rip them up. And then like, or just say there's a blob of spearmen and you happen to have a Forsaken and a shielded tank unit mixed up with the spearmen. You'll be like, oh yeah, I'll leave the Forsaken there so they can kill those spears. Or, you know, or I'll leave the shields there to kill the spears because they'll kill them just as good. And I'll get the Forsaken out so they can charge because the Forsaken have like a massive charge bonus and get the, you know, like, I don't know, just kind of, I find that quite fun just when you've got like a massive infantry, but they're kind of all this slightly different infantry and then when you're microing them, you can kind of make heaps of little decisions like, oh yeah, that's better against that. That's better against this. This is better against that. And you're just kind of like, you know, doing that. It's not very, you know, I don't know. It's just fun. I find it fun. That's one reason I really like Black Art Corsairs for the same reason. But with the Black Art Corsairs, you have they're all Black Art Corsair ambos, but you're like, this one I melee, this one I kite away, this one I get around the back and I shoot him in the back, this one I skirt, you know, because they can, you know, because the Black Art Corsairs can melee, they can kite, they can shoot, they can tank, they can do all the things. Well, when you've got an entire army of them, it doesn't really matter whether they can or they can't. That's what they have to, because that's all you've got. Oh no, we've got a death chariot. They do look pretty badass, you gotta admit. Look at the size of him compared to this little dude. Chaos Warriors are pretty crazy. Merry Plaguemas, hey Sam. Yeah, I was actually thinking about that because I did a Kugath Plaguemas show, and then ironically I got fucking COVID. Yeah, that was what happened, wasn't it? I think Kugath was Kugath my last stream before I got COVID. Let me check this actually. That would be very weird if it was. Because I did a special Christmas. It was spooky. Oh, that is fucking spooky, isn't it? Because I never caught COVID the first time. And like Mrs. Mercy caught COVID. I was sleeping in the same bed with her and hanging out with her and everything. I never caught it. And then, yeah, and then this time I did catch it. Oh yeah, I can't tell from that. But yeah, it was like, I hadn't gotten sick like for, I don't know, a few years, I guess, a while. And then yeah, and then I did a Kugath stream on Christmas, and I was like, oh, like, yeah, I'm gonna stream all the way through Christmas and New Year's. I'm gonna, like, you know, I'm gonna be here for you guys, streaming all through the Christmas period. And then I fucking got COVID, and I was basically out of action for like 2 weeks straight after that. Totally just fucked up my entire Christmas, but you know, well, I didn't fuck up my Christmas, but I fucked up my Christmas streaming plans. But yeah, I fucked up my Christmas business, YouTube business wise. I feel almost embarrassed calling it a business. It's not really a business. It's more like a hobby. that I tried to make it a business. Maybe if I call it a business enough, it will become one. All right. Hobby with business potential. Yeah, that's the idea. The slow ass Nurgle dudes trying to. Just shut down those archers. That would be good. The other Nurgle Soul Grinders late game, couple of them in an army just wonders. Hey Mac, yeah, I should get some. I should at least build the building for the Nurgle Soul Grinders so that we can get it happening. I was thinking we might do that in here in the Gelt territories, because he's got wood there, so that'll speed up the thing. This one, last little bit of passive heals. We get the giant healed up a little bit. Alright, that'll do. Yeah, I want to have an army of like soul grinders, and what's gonna happen after this? Double COVID, yeah, that's it. Apparently I'm blessed by Nurgle, it's pretty fucked. Yeah. That sucks. Yeah, that's weird. Or maybe I play. Oh, maybe I already sick. Did I choose to play Kugath because I was already sick? I can't remember. That'd be less of a coincidence in that case. Nope, the stream caused the illness. Yeah, that's right. I was purely healthy, and then I was struck down. So we can sell, if we want to get a huge amount of cash, we can sell some of these settlements to, Lizardmen for big money. Um,
A face such as yours would make...
My lord, forgive me. Not yet.
Chaos sorcerer of Nurgle. The weeping saw of chaos prevails.
well, yeah, Kugath, like Nurgle doesn't heal disease, but Nurgle helps you to endure the disease and helps you to like wallow and enjoy the disease, and even as your body's being like racked by the agonies of corruption, you'll like, I don't know, I think he like maybe like reduces the pain threshold so you don't feel it as much and stuff, and it slows down its destruction of your organs and whatever, and maybe lets your body be like energized by demonic energies or whatever. So it's like
Decay brings life.
you'll still have the plague, but you won't be bothered by it as much. So I think it would be appropriate for you to pray to Nurgle right now. Like that's pretty much how it works. Like Nurgle goes and infects everyone with plagues, and then while they're all like racked and by agonies and like shitting themselves to death and stuff, then they pray to Nurgle to save them, because Sigmar, you know, they pray to Sigmar and Sigmar doesn't save them, so then they pray to Nurgle, and then Nurgle gives them relief. You know, that's kind of how it works. That's why Nurgle is so powerful. Like Khorne's like the oldest and the most powerful of the gods, I think, and that kind of makes sense because, you know, humans chimp brains are all like aggressive and want to kill each other all the time, so we naturally worship Khorne. But then but yeah, Nurgle, I feel like Nurgle's like the second biggest one, because there's always diseases that make us worship Nurgle. Oh, hey, I was, it's probably like a very long story and not really appropriate, but I was watching all this stuff about like Neanderthals and early man and stuff like that. There was this podcast I watched with a geneticist and this other thing about some other stuff, and yeah, anyway, so yeah, one of the things was like, you know, there's that like picture of like a ape-like chimp type, like a chimp basically, and then the chimp kind of turns into this like semi-upright ape-like type thing, and then there's an upright ape type thing, and then there's like a caveman kind of, you know, and then there's like Cro-Magnon man, and then, you know, you would have seen that diagram. It was like the ape kind of turning into the thing. But yeah, apparently they reckon that before humans split off from gorillas and before humans split off from gorilla and chimpanzee, like when we had a common ancestor, that common ancestor they think actually was upright already. So basically there was fossils from like 2 million years earlier before we split off, and then there's fossils from afterwards, like after we split off, plus there's some fossils of, you know, the common ancestor between us and chimps, I think, as well. And then but yeah, and it was basically saying like it looked like most of the evidence seems to point to, because the way the skull is bracketed on top of the neck is like as if they stood upright, and the way their ankles like are kind of vertical, whereas chimps' ankles are kind of more like that, like kind of more angled forward. And yeah, anyway, so basically there's like the evidence seems to point to the fact that the shared ancestor between us chimps and gorillas was actually walking upright. And then humans continued on the walking upright and developed into humans. The chimp line and the gorilla line both went to being knuckle walkers. And but the other evidence that promotes that is that chimps and gorillas like knuckle walk in a slightly different way. Like they both have like reinforced knuckle and finger joints basically, and like finger joints and bones and everything, but it's in a slightly different formation. So it's like the knuckle, so they both were like upright, and they both developed adaptations for knuckle dragging, but separately. So it's not like the upright form developed into a knuckle walking form and then that split into gorillas and chimpanzees. It's like it split into gorillas and chimpanzees, and both of them separately developed knuckle walkers. So yeah, but they reckon that in this show that I watched anyway, was basically saying, it was sort of suggesting that humans started off, like our human ancestor or whatever, started off as a lemur type of ape thing that basically climbed around in trees using its arms, but when it did go on the ground, instead of going knuckle walking like chimps, it would kind of walk around on its back legs, you know. So that's pretty. I thought that was pretty interesting. And the other one that I saw was really interesting as well was this geneticist basically saying how, you know how they were saying, hey, you on Radio Nash, you know how like the standard kind of idea is that we all came out of Africa, like there was some kind of human progenitor in Africa, and then they kind of spread out of Africa. And that's where humans came from and stuff. And it's sort of saying, like, not really contradicting that, but saying it's actually like way more complicated than that. And it was more like there was pre-human archaic humanoids, right, that had spread out of Africa, and then there was like Neanderthals everywhere, right, in Eurasia and shit. And then there was like, So most of you guys would have heard of the idea that, you know, we're all like everyone that's not from sub-Saharan Africa, like, is basically 2% Neanderthal, right? But like, and so the idea is like that basically, you know, early humans started in Africa, they spread out and they kind of mixed with Neanderthals and blah, blah. But yeah, so it's sort of like not really contradicting that, but it was saying it was more complicated than that, because there was like pre-human archaic humanoids that came out of Africa, or, well, not really came out of Africa, but they were sort of everywhere or whatever. And those pre-humanoid archaic humans like interbred with Neanderthals and stuff. And they also interbred with, you know, whatever it was that was pre-humans, or where there was all these different archaic humanoids, right? They were kind of all interbreeding and stuff. And then like, and some of those were interbred with the Neanderthals, and some interbred with the humanoids that were in Africa. And then like later on, the modern humans sort of came out of Africa, and then they like interbred with the Neanderthals, but also like all across Eurasia. And then like later, a different bunch of humans came out and interbred all across Eurasia and stuff. And so it's sort of like, you know what I mean? It's not really like humans just started in Africa and came out of there. It's like all of the precursors of humans kind of were everywhere, and then they were kind of all interbreeding with everything. And like so it's like the modern human genome kind of thing did start in Africa and spread out of there. But like what we think of as modern humans is like not just, it's like that, but mixed with a whole bunch of other shit. And like, I don't know, yeah, it was interesting. Oh yeah, and the other thing he was saying was that, you know how we've all got like 1 or 2%, everyone who's not from sub-Saharan Africa basically has 1 or 2% Neanderthal. But he was sort of saying another way you could look at it, instead of thinking that, you know, Neanderthals bred into humans, you could also think of it sort of the other way, because it was saying how they think now that it was actually, rather than, if you go back and look at your ancestry, rather than it being like 2% of your ancestry being Neanderthal, it's probably more like 20%. There was like heaps and heaps of interbreeding between the early humanoids and the Neanderthals. But because the Neanderthals had previously lived in like small groups and they had a lack of genetic diversity, so they developed all these like genetic fuck ups and shit. And so then when they were interbred with the humans, like all of the negatraits that the Neanderthals had basically bred out really fast. So initially there was like 20% Neanderthal DNA and 80% human DNA on average across this whole population, you know. But then like 18% of that Neanderthal DNA just straight away got you know, like, you know, weird blindness and like, you know, reproductive problems and whatever. Anything that was like stop them passing on their genes just like immediately got deleted, you know, like really fast. And so we only basically kept like the 2%, the best 2% of the Neanderthal genes, but it actually represents like 20% of Neanderthal ancestors. Anyway, and he was sort of saying, and you could also look at it as, rather than us kind of coming out of Africa and then mixing with Neanderthals, another way that like potentially you could, not this necessarily correct, but potentially, is that the Neanderthals were there as this big spread population, and then they had multiple like pre-human archaic humanoids interbreeding with them, so they were still Neanderthals but like 1% humanoid, right, 1% archaic human. And then like they get another wave of pre-archaic humans, so they're like now still Neanderthal, but they're like 5% archaic humanoid, and they get another wave of humanoid archaics. So now they're like 20% human, but they're still Neanderthals, right? And then like the modern humans come and interbreed. This is like before they fully come out, but like earlier on they come into like Iran and whatever. And then so then they interbreed again, and that spreads all throughout Eurasia. So now they're still Neanderthals, right? But now they're like 40% human, modern humanoid, you know. And then eventually, and then the bigger migration comes out, and basically, but the Neanderthals become 80% human, because remember we were 20% Neanderthal, right? Everyone who's not from sub-Saharan Africa. So so you're sort of saying you can almost look at it as though everyone who's not from sub-Saharan Africa is actually a Neanderthal that's slowly gotten more and more human DNA, which I thought which is kind of a funny, I don't know, I'm like paraphrasing, but yeah, I thought that was a pretty funny, interesting take on it. But yeah, and I don't know if it, like, I don't know if all that was interesting to you guys, but I just thought it was interesting. Like, it's not really like that functionally different from the, you know, the previous version, I guess, but it's just interesting to think of it, instead of thinking of it as very simplistic, like, you know, humans developed in Africa and then they came out. It's more like all these different humanoids came out and kept intermerging and stuff like that. You know, it was not like one thing.
Experiment.
So that was pretty cool. Sorry guys, I watched the thing and it made me excited. Sorry. That was not Warhammer.
Does it ever rain?
Gobbos that support the ruse? What?
A dry, bleached landscape.
Evolution is absolutely bonkers. This stuff is so cool. Yeah, I reckon it's really cool as well. I don't know what it is. Something about Neanderthals, just whenever I hear Neanderthal, I just like, my brain perks up. It's like, Neanderthals? Me? You don't say. You said Neanderthals. There's several waves of immigration that trace from Africa. Yeah, that's, yeah. Well, there's like, but I was saying like it was sort of saying even before that, like, you know, like what is modern humans is kind of even made up of all this other archaic DNA of other archaic humanoids that we don't even know what they are. You know, we haven't even ever found fossils of them, but we've got genetic record of, you know. We probably humped Neanderthals, but for whatever reason they died. Yeah, well, that's yeah, basically something like that happened. But he was sort of saying like maybe Neanderthals never really died out. Maybe they just kind of merged. You know, like just so I guess maybe I didn't make it clear before. But just say that Neanderthals had a patriarch. I don't know if they did have a patriarchal lineage or whatever. But just say they had a patriarchal thing going on where they have like a male leader of the tribe, and you know when he dies, he passes it down to a male son or whatever. Like you could possibly, I don't know, like maybe that lineage never died out. You know, they just kept getting more and more human DNA in until they, you know, until they were like, you know, 98% human. But like but it's still the original, you know what I mean? Like it's still the original Neanderthal tribe. Like they never got wiped out, they never got taken over, they just became humans kind of thing. Maybe, I don't know. It's not like he was saying that's the way it is. He was just sort of saying it's not impossible that that's how it was. How much longer till they bring the thylacine back? What's the thylacine? The saber-toothed tiger. I doubt it was patriarchal. No, my point wasn't that it was patriarchal. My point was that, like, you know, my point was that they, you know, it doesn't matter. It was just a theory, and it was just it wasn't a theory really. It was just I don't know. It was just like a thought, like thing, you know. It was just like a cool thing.
Lord of Nurgle.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe make it clear. I wasn't trying to like prove that was the case. I was just kind of trying to say that the way that the genetic record is, it's like, you know, that could be a possibility kind of thing. It's crazy that we can deduce the existence of other humanoid species through our genetics, even though we don't have physical fossil records. Yeah, that's it. Like I think you were saying there's like probably like 6 or 9 or something. Like there's a bunch, you know, of other like archaic humanoid species that we don't know who they were or what they were, but there's like DNA from them in our DNA, you know, which is pretty crazy. Excuse me. Yeah, let's keep sacking this dude. I don't really want to have to fight the battles every time though. Oh, I'll do it one more time. It's exactly like that. Nurgle makes you think your state is good. In the lore, it's often stated that the moment cultists lose the Nurgle drug and see the reality, they become terrified and insane. Oh, geez, yeah, that does sound terrible. Imagine you were like, yeah. I did read your important content. I did read your important comments, Wolfswolf. Don't start that. Don't start that stuff, Click Monkey. The only gods here are the Chaos Gods that we all share.
Revel, you bastards!
Yeah, I'm kind of liking this, just having like two units of Nurglings as Kugath's bodyguards. They just constantly regenerate, so they never take any damage. As long as they stay with Kugath, that is. Pretty cool. I was kind of wanting to keep 7 of them so I could get the follower that reduces their upkeep, but the follower, like having the follower that reduces their upkeep is only really relevant if you're going to have 7 plus of them. So it's like, you know, if you're only going to have 2 of them, you don't really need the follower that reduces their upkeep. So that's kind of...
Unbridled destruction! Blade and flare! Serve the plague father! Obliterate them! For the king's slay! Over here!
Nice. My mum is an archaeologist. I visit a lot of museums and watch a lot of documentaries. I've heard of what you described as well. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I guess I hadn't like watched any, you know, Neanderthal stuff for a while. So it was kind of nice to just do a little delve in, and I just watched like 3 or 4 videos. Years back, I was excavating a Roman site in Carlisle, and we found underneath it some traces of a Slan settlement. Sick.
Bring them to their knees.
All right, let's so this guy's run out of plague now, so it's time to replenish. I'm gonna get all these Chad Chaos Warriors into Kugath's army, and this guy can have some actually, he can have all of these. He can have all these weaklings. Oh no, that's too much. That's too much army. Alright, cool. So what do we got? We got 2 turns. Got 3 turns.
Lord of
He's now got 6 turns.
Lord of Nurgle. Pestilence is all. The unending tread. The fetid brewmaster. This experiment requires speed. Champion of decay.
Yeah, bring this guy with him because he's got 6.
My lord demands
He's got 6 turns. Big footed's not bad. Oh shit.
Lord of Nurgle. No one tells a tyrant what to do. Favored warrior.
Shenyang's not doing much, not doing very well. I think if you upgrade the settlement, then the new units that come in with full health, but the garrison has this minus 15% casualty replenishment rate. So I wonder if I actually build a is there? Oh, we don't have anything that gives replenishment rate. No, we only have recruitment health. Normally growth gives replenishment rate, but yeah. So wait, this says recruitment pool size +3 for all units. Does that mean all +3 for all units on this circle, or +3 for all units? Because all units is pretty cool. By the way, are infections now balanced or lacking or maybe too much? Hey Heretic, I feel like infections feels okay for me at the level that it's at. I wish you could get more infections from battles. Like even if they would just raise the cap from 100 to 200, that would be great. Or even raise it to 300, but make it so at the moment you get 1 infection for every 4 captives. If they wanted to make it 1 infection for every 8 captives, but raise the cap to 300, that would be cool. Just one cotton picking minute. The dispersal from Africa happened 2 million years ago. Neanderthal, Denisovans, etc. date to 500 years ago. I think there was lots of dispersals from Africa and from all different places, but I don't think 2 million years ago that was not modern humans though, was it? I thought humans only existed for the last 400,000 or 500,000 years or something, or maybe less. Yeah, I don't think that was modern humans dispersing from Africa 2 million years ago, was it? Haven't humans only been around for a few 100,000 years? Well, Cro-Magnon man, I think is the earliest, but they're Cro-Magnon are basically modern humans. I think that originally they thought they were different modern humans about 100,000 years. Okay, cool, yeah. So yeah, I think Cro-Magnon man they think are basically the same species as us, but they're bigger. They have bigger heads, bigger brains, bigger shoulders. They're just bigger. They're just big champion fucking versions of humans. But yeah, but I think they kind of decided originally they thought they were kind of caveman, different from us, but then I think that recently they're more they're just basically early European modern humans. EEMH. What about Australopithecus? I don't know. Plush. Sorry, is that one of the Chaos Warrior version of humans? Yeah, that's where Chaos Warriors came from. Magnon.
With hateful
Apparently, there's some fossil evidence that that Cro-Magnon men ate some Neanderthals. There's like some Neanderthal bones with like gnaw marks and stuff on them in the Cro-Magnon camp. Like classic modern human behavior. Here's another sentient race just like us. Let's eat them. Classic.
Leader of the putrid host.
Sometimes a fella's got to eat a fella. That's true. I have 3 colored iris. Yeah, I think I have like green, brown, and yellow eyes, I guess. I don't know about this, yeah.
No one tells a tyrant what to do.
Yeah, see this is why I didn't build the Morgate up. I can't believe fucking, oh, he pieced out with them, you bitch. Or maybe he was never at war with them. Alright, they did declare war on me like 10 turns ago and I just ignored it. So that was my bad.
Lord of Nurgle, we defile the paths, befoul the world.
Oh fuck! I was like, I'll recruit a lord here, but then I'll be able to do. And then I'm like, now I can't do shit because that's same place. That's right. We can bring them up here. We got any sorcerer lords? Nope.
Lord of Nurgle, commander of rot.
All right.
Adapt or die.
Let's put 10% recruit rank on 10% recruitment health on this guy. And we'll give him, might give him movement range is pretty hot. Recruitment health doubled, beautiful. And heal or armor. Probably heal. Alright, cool. And chuck that on me lad. Where's me lad? Can't find him. Oh, there he is.
Pestilence is all.
Cool. Who hasn't participated in cannibalism? Exactly. I might just make it last for 4 turns. Fuck. We'll make it last for 6 turns. But we can intentionally let it die out when we want it to. That's going to give him extra movement and you know, a bunch of other cool things that we want to have.
Nurgle calls to the faithful. More hands for the field of battle.
Well, that's pretty healthy army.
Defiler.
Hopefully we can pin them there. and that'll stop that. And so this guy would be good to go and find, to put a thing somewhere else. Put a cult somewhere else.
Cultist of the fly.
Okay, we're getting pretty broke. Not gonna lie. Pretty broke.
Champion of decay, soul taker of Nurgle.
However,
We are a blight upon this land, Lord of Nurgle.
we can always sell Wallow Village to the Lizard Men for now.
Lord of Nurgle.
Excuse me. I could sell them Fu Hung for like 40 grand. 37,000. That would keep us out of trouble for a while. How high is what high level is Fu Hung? Tier 2. It's only tier 2. Actually, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. I'm sick of being broke. Our broke days are over.
Lord of Nurgle. Check out you drop this rock.
40 grand, thank you very much. How much money they got there? Still got infinite money left, apparently. I'm using them as a little piggy bank myself as scout. Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah, if you live near the lizard, if you live near these lizard men, you can basically just make infinite money out of it. And we'll just declare war on them again. It does put us at war with Nakai, but yeah, that gives us ample funds to run this war against the green ogres. And then we'll immediately, we won't waste those armies though, because we'll immediately go to war with Greaser straight after that.
You know, I'm gonna devour you, right?
It's believed that several human species coexisted, interacted, and interbred. All could have survived in the modern era, but with low population, competition, and interbreeding slowly killed off the less suited. Yeah, but but I think like it's interesting that it wasn't so much like it wasn't necessarily so much like they all got killed off. Like they could have just interbred until they just became more and more human, you know. But yeah, but I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it was interesting. And it's over such a long period of time, and like different species interbred and like at different times and stuff, and you know, and then some of those disappeared, and then other ones interbred, and then like the DNA from those other archaic humanoids that don't exist anymore that interbred into the other ones, and then they got passed on to the other one, even though they actually never had any contact with that original like archaic race and stuff. And you know, but it's just like this, you know, infinite web of just shit going everywhere over millions of years. They could have, but didn't. Well, all right.
Favored warrior, I bring despair.
My life shortens, my soul sinks.
Tinder must have been wild back then. Yeah, there's no one in your area. There's no people in your area that want to meet up. However, there's some sort of people. Just one town over, there's a very attractive Neanderthal girl. What am I trying to do? Oh yeah, so yeah. Yeah, that's the only problem is like we can't really make peace with him. If we kill Nakai, then we can just start like getting into an infinite cycle of selling stuff to these guys, making money, and then yeah, that's not too bad actually. We can immediately put that back to tier 2.
I am ascendant.
Thing is, we can't give him the same plague. We can give him like casualty replenishment.
Leader of the putrid host. Befoul the world. Which of you is worthy?
So I want to keep these guys to recruit up here on Kugath, so you can have a sick army of hard-hitting armored warriors. Alright, that's pretty good. I think this army is strong enough to deal with these guys, but we might want some more guys here.
Defiler.
All right. I'm feeling pretty good about it all now, I think.
Truly a test of strength. What gifts do you bring?
Non-aggression pack. Yeah, you want a non-aggression pack now. Now you've seen the might of my armies. Now that I'm strength rank 10. Shit. How the fuck did she get all those troops?
I dislike the auspices.
Those ogres can somehow backdoor me now. That's gonna really suck.
We
Nice. Fell for my cunning trap. So yeah, I use that so much now. It's such a cheesy thing. But yeah, whenever you know you're not ready for an invasion and an enemy's like about to take a settlement, you just recruit a lord, put it on the opposite side from the enemy, then he retreats, they take the settlement, and then you siege lock them, and then they just pause there. They're just stuck there until they're just stuck there now until you're ready to deal with them. You like the green face mask on the fire belly? Yeah, it looks pretty cool actually, doesn't it?
distribute their essence. Ah!
Yeah, go easy, Rogue Kaiser. We don't want to like start any bullshit.
By sword and melody. Favored warrior.
Alrighty.
Our tasks demand you endure. Master of unstable wills.
They will march with joy.
Feel.
Alright, we'll F him up once these guys are ready to catch up there.
Your impotent hubris mocks Nurgle. Pestilence is all. Enter, host of pestilence. Yes.
So he's rank 5, he's rank 12.
Through decay.
We've got no good magic.
Defiler.
Do we need magic? Or can we just brute force this shit? We'll probably just brute force it.
Their end dawns.
Oh shit.
Advance through trickery.
I don't think we can keep this Sack City anymore. What do we think about Zeech? I don't know. I feel like Khorne, I kind of dig Khorne, but Zeech... I feel like Nurgle can go with... No, actually, we hate Zeech. Yeah, I thought there was some instinctual aversion. Yeah, fuck Zeech. Nurgle does hate Zeech, exactly. No, it's like, yeah, Slaanesh. I feel like Slaanesh, yeah, it's sort of like, yeah, Nurgle and Khorne kind of go together because it's like, Nurgle's gross, Khorne's killing stuff, getting blooded and shit everywhere, but doesn't really care if it's a bit infected and gross, and like, you know, they kind of dig each other. And then Nurgle's like gross and infesty, and Slaanesh is all like corrupted and sexual and deviant and drug taking, etc. And they don't really care if they get all infected and stuff. And Nurgle doesn't care if they're all like drug fucked. So like they all kind of go together well. Well, no, Slaanesh and Khorne don't go together, but you know, Nurgle and Khorne and Nurgle and Slaanesh both go together.
Commander!
I wanted to get some wizards. Or some... Okay, let's fight it. Oh, thanks, Kaiser. I feel like they're just going to bum rush us, and if I put this over here, 5 minutes, it's a long, long time.
Leader of Blight! Marauders of Nurgle! Commander of the Foul! The Plague Weaver's Fist! Let there be rot!
It's too big, it can't fit on that pile of trees.
Do this for the dark gods.
Yeah, we fit. Alright, what about anywhere here? Hey, Supertramp. Alright, well, where can we go for this? I reckon that'll work. Oh, they're just waiting. Cool. Alright, that's alright. Just have to wait for a few minutes. It's on 4 times speed, so it'll be like a minute and a half, but yeah. Originally, Khorne hated Zeech and Nurgle hated Slaanesh. Oh, really? How originally? Because in the Lost and the Damned, Khorne already hated Slaanesh in the Lost and the Damned, didn't they? Yeah, I don't know. I've been into Warhammer and 40k for about 30 years, I guess. But like back like 30 years ago, I was really young, and so I was into it, but I didn't really have a deep knowledge of everything, you know. I just thought stuff was cool, you know. That was kind of my level. So even though I was around then, but I don't actually have a deep knowledge of it. When will the Lamian Sisterhood be revised to not have a male faction leader? Oh, the yeah, that's weird, isn't it, Riz? Why don't they just use the bloodlines? All right, we're gonna get blobby with it. We're gonna get so blobby, they're not even gonna know what time it is. Have we got anything that's actually tough? Not really. I guess fucking shielded marauders. I've got the highest amount of melee defense, but it's pretty poor. We really want to be in the trees, but we don't have any range. Khorne hates gooning. Is in goon squads, like hero squads.
Sand by chaos!
All right. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to just blob it up. blob it up. And we're gonna have to use all our winds of magic to just constantly debuff this big boy so that he doesn't kill all of our dudes. And then, you know, all should be well. But yeah, once we get these guys going, they'll start regenerating. They'll start regenerating everyone's health. So if we can just like not take too much damage initially. Well, no, that's the thing. Yeah, people have to die in order to get it charged up. So that's kind of a catch-22. I want to keep my guys alive, but they have to die in order to get regeneration. I guess the blood vultures have got the highest entity count. So if we can try and lure the blood vultures in first, that would be ideal. I'll try and sit on the top of this hill so that if every time they cycle charge us, they'll be charging up. Right, we're still going to pull in just like 1 or 2 units. There we go.
Hold orders of Nurgle, the Plague Keeper's fifth. Flows of decay. Virulent warfare. We are there.
Let's
Right decay. We are the plague.
oh, it's charged up a bit already.
We love the sick.
All right, cool, cool, cool.
Plague and pestilence.
Everything must die!
My sword awaits. Contaminate them.
Magic is chaos! That is true magic!
Swords. We fear nothing. Leader of blight.
Magic is chaos!
We bring ruin. The Plague Weaver's fist. Pestilent marauders.
All right, debuff this big boy. He's gonna be murdering people. Yeah, we're gonna kill these blood vultures. Oh, and those dogs, if they come back, we'll try and kill them.
Searching for battle. Commander of the foul. They will beautify. Chaos Lord of Nurgle.
How's our regen? 41%. Okay, yeah, we got a bit of regen happening now. Should be enough to keep our heroes going and stuff.
Magic is chaos!
Souls for Nurgle. Blood. Ah! No soul time. Fury and hatred.
Yeah, there's a unit of Noblars in there. There's a lot of entities. Every time we kill an entity, it charges up the regen. So we kill those Noblars early.
Great Father's vanguard.
It gives us more regen.
And pestilence.
They're running.
Hold orders of Nurgle.
Oh, there's another unit of pigback riders there.
Sent by Nurgle.
They got a bit more melee defense, these fuckers. Just gonna slow down their fleeing. Debuff this Lord again. Yeah, I'm trying not to take too much damage.
Doors.
Summon Lucius the Menace for Mordheim.
Putrefy them!
Alright, we're nearly there. Alright, that'll do. Alright, we need to get
Where the Fly Lord commands!
debuff this fucker.
Doors! The Plague Lord's wrath! Your end is here! Fuss! Serve the Plague Father! Path of the Plague Weaver! Kill the Southern Earth! Chaos Lord of Nurgle! Slaves of ruin!
Alright. I think we lost any entity, didn't lose any whole units, sorry. And most of our entities are intact.
Ready to defile! The Plague Keeper's fist! Champion to champion!
Debuff him again. It's quite dangerous, this lord. Yeah, everyone's getting slowly healed. So it's all good. Yeah, he's fucked. We got him, boys.
Magic is chaos! That is true magic!
Trinity for all!
Magic is chaos!
Plague and filth! Leader of blight!
Yeah, I'll let this guy regenerate a little bit more. Everyone else is pretty much full. Cool. Full healed everything we could heal. Never really used war shrines in my campaign. They get so much healing I didn't feel like you need them. Bullet magnets. Yeah. I think they'll be cool for well, they were cool in this situation because I didn't have a caster. And also they've got siege attacker, so they're kind of handy for that. I find war shrines and big stuff in general hard to counter without missiles. Yeah, well the AI usually has missiles. Hey, catatonic, how you going, buddy? But yeah, no, I don't know. I like the idea of the war shrines, but yeah, I feel like maybe when I get my Great Unclean One army, Great Unclean Ones, war shrines, and what are those artillery pieces? I don't know. I'm just kind of have a big guy army. Maybe I'll have a big guy army, and the big guys will be like the aircraft carriers, and then I'll have like, you know, some units of like Nurgle Knights and Rot Knights and stuff like that. Can be like my little frigates and destroyers. Soul Grinders, yeah. Soul Grinders, Great Unclean Ones, and some of those shrines would be cool.
First the harvest, then the feast. Lord of Nurgle. Lord of Nurgle. Dominance through decay.
Soul Grinder stack with Kugath. Yeah, I was thinking Kugath, because Kugath also buffs... Oh, I think he globally buffs Great Unclean Ones, maybe not in his army though. Oh, you wonder if this video is doing any better now? It was not doing very well before. Yeah, I don't think it's the right type of... I don't know, something. Didn't do it very good. Oh, it's getting better. It was like it was like 50%. Like it was before it was getting like 50% of the least amount of views that my average videos get. So it was really shit. And now it's like 66% of the like less 60% of the minimum views. So it's like still performing less good than a normal video, but it's like, yeah. Although it's very long, so it's actually getting about the same amount of watch time as a normal short video that gets way more views. So I don't know, maybe it's doing okay. Yeah, it was before it was saying regular viewers are choosing to watch this video less than usual, and so again 32% less views, whereas before it was like 50% less views. So it's gotten better, slightly better. Both his Nurgling and Great Clean One buffs are global. Yeah, but he also has a local a Nurgling buff as well. That's the stronger one. Like it's actually an AOE, not an army-wide one. So yeah, I kind of like having like a couple units of Nurglings just like as kind of armor, you know, just kind of like a blade of armor around Kugath. Yeah, it's actually a good call. Yeah, using a sorcerer so you can just put them on or off the or off the war shrine as needed is the better option here. But I feel like if you have a war shrine with Great Unclean Ones and Soul Grinders, they probably won't get shot as much. Well, actually, I don't know. Have you guys, any of you guys used war shrines with Soul Grinders and Great Unclean Ones? Do they get shot less because there's other big guys? No, he starts off at level 1. He starts off with it straight away. He's got an AOE that gives Nurglings massive regeneration, 0.2 regeneration per turn. So he's kind of like Kemler in a way, you know, but it's only in an AOE around him. So yeah, he starts off automatically just with an AOE around him that super heals Nurglings constantly, 20% heal, and then in his skill tree he gets 10%. I think it's 10% regeneration for all Nurglings in the faction, something like that. So the ones that within his AoE get 30% regen. Although they get fire weakness then. I don't think they have... Yeah, I don't think they have fire weakness from the 0.2. So maybe the 0.2 with no fire weakness is actually better than the global. Yeah, well, unless you're going to have Nurglings in all your armies. Yeah, those war shrines ain't getting in there anytime soon.
Chaos Lord! Sweeping death! Nurgle damns you! Leader of Blight! Nurgle's Hostmaster!
It looks fucking cool when you get up close in battles. Sorry, I forget. I often forget to actually zoom in on the battles, but yeah, the battles are actually fucking really cool when you zoom in on them. This is weird. I feel like we're fighting Nurgle ogres as well, and the Nurgle sky. Have we got Nurgle sky? Yeah, we've got Nurgle sky over there. Kind of makes everything look green. Yeah, we'll try and get some. We might be able to get a tiny bit of replenishment if we kill all of these all of these Noblars, because they because it's 55, but it'll be doubled because we've got 2, so we get 100 captives. So it might be enough. Hey, do nothing. Yeah, I responded to your message. Hopefully that helps. That did you get a chance to look at that stuff? Oh yeah, it worked out for you. You were able to stream on both Twitch and YouTube.
Souls for Nurgle! They will putrefy! Commander of the foul! A steady advance!
Yeah, nice. Yeah, I don't think it'll make a huge. It probably won't make a huge amount of difference, but you know.
Moving up! Yes! Marauders of Nurgle!
Yeah, if I don't think there's really any discoverability for streams on YouTube, particularly, so yeah. But like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe if you can get all your Twitch followers to go and watch on YouTube as well for a few days or something, and then that might, you know, give you some more views or something. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if you want to do well on YouTube, you probably need to invest a lot of time and stuff into it. You probably don't have that time. Oh yeah, well that's an advantage. 3% replenishment or 300 gold. I've got 3 blessed symptoms at the moment, I think. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 at the moment. But I'm level 24. So once I get to level 30, I'll get another one. Something seriously wonky with the AI. It's way too passive and leaning to the player. I was trying to create a savior disaster campaign late game, and the AI refused to besiege my last city. Yeah. Maybe it might be because you're defending army is too strong as well, Terror Selector. Try just put your defending army outside the settlement in ambush stance, so that there's nothing for the AI to attack apart from your garrison. Or maybe your garrison's too strong. You might need a lower tier city.
Lord of Nurgle!
But yeah, the AI is a bit retarded a lot of the time.
Defiler! Adapt or die! Nurgle is inevitable! My toil continues. Your lands will be cradles of rot.
Who goes first out of Zeech and what? I was just oh, I'm selecting this guy. How is he? What? Do I not have vision on? Oh, I don't have diplomatic vision on him. Cathay goes first. Okay, so if I siege, then they'll get it. Alright. Well, maybe I'll just kill... I guess I could just kill him. Well, I don't know if I can kill him, though. Fuck. I wouldn't mind killing him, though. Are they in reinforcement range?
Their deaths were certain. Nurgle was sent. This Distribute their essence.
10 wins capacity and 5 melee defense. 5 melee defense for the Lord, yeah. Yeah, no, it is a good trait. What I might do... Yeah, actually, I don't give a fuck about this Saxony. We'll get rid of that. What I might do is we'll, although he's got a good trait as well. Actually, we could probably bring him back with a rebellion. Oh, no, whatever. I don't know. So we've got two options basically. Either we can just sit here like this, siege this, and then I reckon he'll probably start milling around because he'll be trying to take the settlement. And then we might have an opportunity to take him out. Or I could just sack the settlement, then sit back, then he'll take the settlement with one of his armies, and then we can poor man's lightning strike the other one. So the poor man's lightning strike option is the easier, but we do lose our Saxony then. And I don't know, potentially we might want to keep our Saxony. I don't know, what do you guys think? Go the easy option? Because it is like 2 full stacks, so it's kind of a pain in the ass to deal with this. What spells has he got? He doesn't have Gate of Zeech or anything. Although him constantly casting pink fire of Zeech would get pretty annoying.
Advance through trickery.
No worries, do nothing. Yeah, yeah, I don't know if I can help help out at all. Let me know. Yeah. Anyway, we'll chat later. No worries, then. Have a good day.
Commander of Rot, Lord of Nurgle, pestilence is all. Dominance through decay. Champion of decay. Leader of the putrid house.
So this guy's got the 20% replenishment, 20% replenishment plague, whereas this guy's got the upkeep reduction plague. So yeah, so we can replenish him in this army and then put him back in that army to put him back in the other army to.
We have moved enough.
Mission 3 with the sisters tonight. Maybe I was kind of thinking of playing some Chaos Gate, but I don't know. Whenever I play Chaos Gate, I always want to play like a longer session. You know, like I want to play a few hours. I guess I could stop like right now and do like 4 hours of Chaos Gate. I don't know. I mean, maybe maybe people aren't as interested in Chaos Gate. I don't even know if yeah, actually I can't remember whether I checked whether Chaos Gate was doing well or not.
All shall fester. Defiler. This way. Push further, my warriors. Lord of Nurgle. Decay brings life.
Oh shit.
Weaver. They stumble that run fast.
Oh shit. I'm gonna run out of plague.
Such paltry.
Oh no, we're cool, we're cool. Whew. Now this guy's got 6 turns of plague, so when they run out of plague on the other 2 armies, he can replenish them. You should send a hero to meet Clan Pestilence, then plant a cult and plague them. Yeah, nice. Alright, let me end that poll. Alright, we'll do a new poll. Which game for second stream? Thanks, Sonica. Alright, done. Still not picked up Chaos Gate. Is it similar to XCOM? Yeah, Cake Catatonic. Yeah, it's exactly the same as XCOM, basically. It's like, if you like XCOM, it's got like everything that you like about XCOM is in this. The only real main difference between XCOM is that XCOM has RNG, like you roll dice to see if you're going to hit. With Chaos Gate, you don't have dice rolls. Like if you have, like in XCOM, if you have partial cover, it gives you like 25% reduced chance to hit or something. In Chaos Gate, partial cover reduces your damage by 25%. And if you have like full cover, it basically reduces your damage by 100% or whatever. Stuff like that. So yeah, so it's just like, and if you've got flanking angle or whatever, that'll just increase or reduce your damage by a percentage, you know. So there's no RNG. You always do, like, you know, there's RNG in damage. You roll damage on grenades and some shots and stuff. But yeah, shooting just has a straight flat damage, and it's, yeah. But yeah, it's basically got everything that Chaos Gate's got. It's got like randomly determined like special traits for individual characters apart from their skill tree. It's got skill trees for characters. It's got itemization. It's got way better itemization, I guess. It's got cooler itemization probably than XCOM, but still it's got itemization. You can collect gear and shit. It's got like multiple different classes that you can spec into all different builds and shit. And it's got like cooperative class combination builds and everything. Plus you've got your ship where you can build shit, and you've also got your technology that you can research. So it's kind of got, you know what I mean? It's got basically, it's basically Chaos Gate 40k. I mean, it's like XCOM 2 40k. The main difference is that there's no RNG for whether your shots hit. But yeah, it's really cool. Oh, 71% want Chaos Gate. Wow, that was surprising. I mean, only a few people have voted, so we'll see how it goes. We'll give it a bit longer. One of my favorite things about Chaos Gate was when they're like, cover will decrease the damage the enemy takes, but Grey Knights do not miss. Thought that was supremely badass. Nice. You've sold me on Chaos Gate, Mercy. Oh, nice. Is Chaos Gate on special on Instant Gaming? If we're gonna flog Chaos Gate, we may as well flog it all the way. I've got an affiliate link with affiliate with two different companies actually. With Games Planet and also with Instant Gaming. So check them both out, see whichever one's cheaper for you. You should be able to get a discount. Yeah, you should be able to get it cheaper than Steam on both of these. But yeah. So you basically go to Steam, you go to the key site, you buy the Steam key, and then you go and activate the Steam key in your in Steam. And so basically you get the Steam version of the game, but you buy it cheaper basically. Is the deal. Usually Instant Gaming is cheaper, but they don't always have keys. Like they run out sometimes. You got to request new ones. Yeah, I reckon it's going to be cheaper on Instant Gaming. Yeah, this is my affiliate link for Instant Gaming for Chaos Gate. Or check the Games Workshop Games Planet one as well. Just see which one's cheaper in your area or whatever. Yeah, it's 84. It's going to be 84%. Yeah, so Chaos Gate's 84% off on Instant Gaming. So for me, it's like $8 from Instant if you want to buy it from Instant Gaming. So anyone who I've anyone who what do you call it, wants to get it really cheap, you can check out those links for Games Planet and Instant Gaming. Yeah, I think if you click on that link that I put up, then I'll get a percentage or whatever. But even if you don't use my link, that I still recommend those sites. You know, they're both good. And like, yeah, I've had like many people buy stuff from both of those. Had good feedback. You know, good customer service. Able to refund if you don't like it or whatever, or you don't, you know, if it doesn't work or whatever. All that kind of stuff. I think I had one person. Oh, actually, no, that was a different site. I think I've had one person from one of those, like, say they had a problem getting their key or something, but then they just got a refund. So it wasn't a big deal. It's been, yeah, it's been ages since we had a Chaos Gate stream, yeah. What was I recruiting this guy for? I don't remember what this guy was here for. Was he... Yeah, what was his purpose? Why does he exist? Not sure. Is he just an extra guy that we don't really need? I don't want to delete him in case I just figure out I actually do need him.
First, the fetid baptism.
Chaos sorcerer of Nurgle. Corruption takes time.
Cultist of the plague god.
Yeah, if anyone does buy anything from Instant Gaming or from Games Planet and uses my link, let me know. I'd love to hear about it. But yeah, it's no big deal. Like I make like fuck all money out of the affiliate links anyway. Like it's like a tiny percentage. So don't stress. Like if you don't use the link, I'm not bothered. But if you do use it, then that's cool. Thanks. But yeah, they both help me out, like Instant Gaming and Instant Gaming, they give me a little bit of money every month, like they give me like $100 every month, and Games Planet give me like free games sometimes. So you know, basically I just like to promote them both because I think they're both, you know, good companies and stuff. Well, I mean, I don't know, they're morally good, but like they're both good companies to deal with, you know, and you can get good deals from them. And so yeah, so I guess like, what am I trying to say? Yeah, so I don't really care whether you use my link. What I'm trying to do here is just advertise them, basically. I'm just trying to advertise them because I feel kind of obliged to do that because they give me stuff. But it doesn't matter whether you actually use the link or not. I mean it does matter, but it's not like it's not the end of the world if you don't use the link, is what I'm saying. I bought a couple of things on Instant Gaming using your link. No troubles. As your self-appointed internet CFO, I recommend using Mercy's link. Thanks, Oldfart. There you go. Endorsed by Oldfart. He knows.
Champion of decay.
All right, we'll get rid of that guy since I can't remember why I recruited him. I'm pretty sure I recruited him just to kill the rebels or something. I don't know actually why I've got him. Might you're gonna get more for that or for that? Because I'm probably gonna use this as a initial I'm gonna attack these guys and I'm gonna initiate that attack by selling them all these regions to fuck them over. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to check everything first. I wanted to spend another 30 minutes checking everything before I hit end turn. But damn it. Well, at least there wasn't all like queued up movement of like armies force marching into enemy territory after you press enter. What's an affiliate portal, Cataton? I don't even know what that is.
We need better ground.
There's like a website that has the links on there or something. Oh, affiliate link. Yeah, no, I've got affiliate links for them, yeah. The guy at Games Planet was cool. He basically, because Games Planet's a bit weird, like the way they do their affiliate stuff. They like, Yeah, they have. You only have codes because they only have codes for like certain things, like that are on special or whatever. So you like basically, if you go to my affiliate link for, oh yeah, if anyone uses the affiliate link for Games Planet, some of the newer stuff, like you can type in Mercy, you can like claim a voucher thing and type in Mercy, and you get a little bit of an extra discount. But like, but there's only discounts available for some of the new things that are like on special or whatever. And a lot of the older things, they're discounted anyway, but they don't have an extra discount from the Mercy code. So it's kind of confusing. But like, if you use my link, then it counts. I get credit for the affiliate sale or whatever. And if you use the Mercy code, even if you're not on the link, then I get the code. But if you like don't use the link, then you know, obviously I don't get the affiliate thing now. So I don't know. It's a bit like, I feel like it's a bit random. Mechanicus, yeah, I played Mechanicus. Interested to see Mechanicus 2 when it comes out. Alright, let's see if we can fuck this guy up. God damn it. Have to fight a manual battle. Or they fucking lose a war or something. Actually, valiant defeat I'm pretty sure means it's really close to being even, right? Huzzah. I wonder if, what about if we put everybody in camp stance in the supporting army? No, that's way worse.
Forward for Nurgle! By sword and melody! Scatter them to the eighth!
I don't really want to have to fight the battle. I'm gonna spend like 15 minutes like equipping items onto these characters to make them stronger so that I don't have to fight the battle, which probably would only take 5 minutes anyway. Making another White Lions campaign to play tonight. Had a lot of fun with it last time. Gonna focus more on being the personal bodyguard of the Phoenix King in this one. Oh yeah, tell me about it. I still think I'm gonna play that other one that you set up for me. Although, actually, yeah. Well, yeah. Actually, I guess the other one's in older. It's in an older. It's 6.04 or whatever. Oh, actually, that shouldn't matter because. Yeah, it probably wouldn't matter. The start post stuff will still be the same. Bale sword. Haven't fused this anything for a while. Terror. Everyone likes a bit of terror. They're flyers. They're flyers.
I feel the power.
Only a little bit.
Leader of the putrid host.
Considering starting up in Naggarond and guarding Malekith instead, the true Phoenix King. Nice. Actually, yeah, I might play your original one, and like the mission is we've got to try. We're the Phoenix King's like bodyguards, and our mission is to assassinate Malekith, and then we've got to get back to Naggarond, retake Naggarond, and then defend Tyrion. Basically, that'd be pretty cool. Because that's pretty much what I do every campaign anyway. But now there'd be like a storyline that'd make it slightly better. I don't really want that. But I'll keep, I guess I want that. What am I trying to get? Is it Is there a blue that I'm trying to get? Or is it a green? Like the Crown of Everlasting Glory, that's Chaos Warrior only. That's a green. Isn't there a blue that I'm trying to get from... Oh, no, maybe not. What am I trying to fuse for Nurgle? I don't even remember. Even when there's flying units, I don't care about this.
Scatter them to the 8 winds.
Yeah, these guys, since the lords are the toughest, I'll give them the Helm of Discord, so they don't really need any defense.
I shall use it well.
Talisman of Preservation. Yeah, obviously Talisman of Preservation, Armor of Destiny, but I thought maybe there's like a unique, purple or blues that Nurgle gets. Maybe there isn't really any uniques that I really want. Alright, we'll give this guy a brass cleaver. And a void armor for a bit of terror. And we give this guy, I don't know, potion of healing. Cool, whatever. Used armor is pretty good.
Closing the distance.
I was actually, I wasn't really setting up properly for auto resolve, but any demons? Oh yeah. Alright, what are we doing here? Auto resolve. Fuck, that auto resolve is better than it was before. I don't know if I can be fucked fighting this. It's got burning head. Yeah, nah, I'm...
Their end dawns.
The Forsaken, unfortunately, have to bite the bullet for that one.
Plant our rot.
Hey, short victory achieved. Huzzah.
Soul taker of Nurgle. Favored warrior. Pestilence is all. Champion of decay.
Yeah, I think the one that you made for me before would be pretty cool for my White Lion job of assassinating Malekith.
Dominance through decay.
Although I wonder if like I don't know, like because the Lawmasters of Hoeth are meant to be like the secret service basically, aren't they? Like kind of, or sort of like the High Elf Inquisition. So maybe it's more appropriate. No, I don't know. I feel like it's more like if you're going to do an assassination, then maybe they'd be more appropriate for it. But at the same time, I feel like the White Lions are like huntsmen, and so them ambush attacking kind of feels pretty on point.
I am Ascendant, leader of the putrid host. Adapt or die. Befoul the world.
I feel like I want to attack Greasus because these green dudes are like too far away. But we need more. He's sort of all like he's all everywhere, you know, potentially causing trouble. I just gotta go to the toilet in a second. Oh yeah, cool. So it sort of worked. He split up.
Favored warrior. The Plague Lord wills it. Does it ever rain? Soul taker of Nurgle. Pestilence is all. Commander of Rot. My toil continues. Wounds fester easily in such dryness. Champion of decay. Nurgle will have their souls.
All right, let's
I am a dragon, not a slave.
Oh, has this guy already got Xiaoming's? No, he doesn't. This guy doesn't have Xiaoming's right yet. So we can get one more. Get it on one more army.
By sword.
So you reckon we try and kill him? All right, we'll try and do a bit of a Skaven friends type of thing on this guy. Actually, maybe we should keep this as our maybe I should keep that as the save point kind of thing. Tough with all the barrier. Well, I've got the Death Wizard, and so he can do Purple Sun, and the other dude's got the big explodey wart thing. The big explodey wart thing. You know what I'm saying? I think it's been like so long since I did a Chaos Gate stream, I probably don't even have it like in my history of streams to copy. I know we do. Picking up previous campaign. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we're up to episode 4 now of our Chaos Gate campaign. Yeah, I was like, it's kind of a bummer, I know, because like for new people who are just starting, who might have just bought it now, like it'd be kind of cool to like play start a fresh campaign. But at the same time, it's like I take so long to play campaigns, and I keep like restarting them, and then never abandoning them and stuff. So it's like I want to actually keep going so I can try and get somewhere with it. All right. Yeah, so I'll punt you guys over to a new stream in just a moment. All right. Hopefully it'll go to the new stream. If it doesn't, I'll just put up a link for people who might have trouble getting to the new stream. There you go. But it should punt you over automatically, but if it doesn't, just click on that link and then that should put you onto the new stream.